Hey everybody, welcome to One Soul Weekly Workouts. For this week, what we're going to be focusing on is creating and building your upper glutes. So I know the goal is for a lot of people is to grow your hips. And obviously I'm not here to claim that I'm going to rearrange your bones and your bone structure or tell you that you can change the distribution of your fat, but you are able to hit more of your, because there's 3 different glute muscles, and a lot of times we train our lower glutes, which doesn't give a completely rounded shelf glute. So if we're able to hit the 2 of the upper glutes and the medius glutes, it's going to help create a more rounded, lifted glute, which is, what we're all desiring. We want to have, or this is why you clicked on the video. You want to build your upper glutes, and that's what we're going to be focusing on. So I'm going to take you through a full workout. We're going to do 3 sets. I'm going to take you through 6 different movements. First one is we are going to be warming up. So what you're going to need for this workout is a booty band, weight for hip thrusts, and then a pair of dumbbells for the rest of the movements. And just keep in mind, we're really hitting those upper glutes. So I want you to keep that muscle to mind connection, because if we're just doing a movement and we're going through the movement and we're not having that mind to muscle connection, we're not training with intention, which makes it harder for you to feel that burn, which can take longer for you to build that muscle. So let's get right into it. I want you to warm up. So let's go ahead and go into a low lunge open up, or the world's greatest stretch. It really is. So you're gonna reach through, feel that in your back, open up and stretch. Good job. We're gonna go ahead and switch. Reach through, open up. Good job. We're gonna go into side to side lunges, step wide, and just try to open up your hips. Just warm up your body. We can now go into just like air squats. Warm up your knees, your legs. And then once you feel pretty warm, we could go back right into our workout. So our first thing that we're going to do is seated abductions. We're going to go ahead and wake up those upper glutes. So like I mentioned, we can't really give you hips if that's what you're trying to work on. I'm more straight from the front too. So I definitely understand about wanting to grow, hips, have more of a curvy look in the front. But I've definitely noticed that I'm able to shape my glutes a little bit more by incorporating these movements. These have been a staple in my glute growth, and it's really helped me round and shape my glutes. So what you're gonna do for your hip abductions, we're gonna sit, push your hips back, you're gonna lean forward, engage your core, and I want you to already kind of have a resistance and try to wake up these upper glutes. So push, waking up the upper glute. You almost want to put your hand on the muscle you're trying to target, so you can keep that in mind for the rest of the movements. We're gonna go for 10. I definitely went over, so this first round you could go to 20, so you could really feel your glutes waking up. Little pause as you bring it out. Okay, perfect. And now we're gonna go into a 45-degree kickback. So what that means, so typically if we're gonna hit our lower glute, which typically everyone does, so if you're gonna do like a cable kickback, you would hinge back and you would kick straight out, hit that lower glute. What we wanna do is point our toe out, kick out, small movement, and hit that upper glute. So we could do that kneeling. So hands right underneath your shoulder. You're gonna extend your leg out and you're gonna kick, point your toe out and kick on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. We're gonna extend out, turn your toe out, kick out to the side, 45 degrees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Now what we're gonna do is go right into sumo squats. So we're going to remove the booty band. When I grab the weight, I'm meant to mention that I want you to grab a heavier weight, not for hip thrust, for sumo squats. So we're gonna step wide. I want you to hinge your hips back like we're gonna do an RDL. And you're gonna push out your knees. We're gonna come down, push out your knees, feel that stretch in the outer glute, and come up, pushing through your heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Now we're gonna go into a single leg RDL with a twist. So with the traditional single leg RDL, you would hinge back, feel that in your lower glute, then come up. But what we're gonna do is add a twist. So now we're pushing out this hip, we're twisting, feeling that in the outer glute, pushing through your heel. You're gonna come up and really target that outer glute. Okay, so let's go ahead, go into 10 reps. Twist, pushing out your hip and up. A very small movement. You're gonna notice with the upper glutes and the medius muscle, you don't have to take big movements, lots of weight to really target this muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you got it, 9, and 10. Great job. We're gonna go into lateral lunges. So I also wanna take note, because let's say that you don't really ever train your upper glutes, I don't want you to turn all your lower body days into an upper glute workout. I need you to still incorporate your hip thrust, your regular cable kickback, squats, lunges, step ups, all of those things. And just start adding your upper glutes at the beginning of your workout and then end with lower glute exercises. And the reason why I say that is you're gonna now have a similar problem where you just developed your lower glutes and now you need to build your upper glutes. So just try to incorporate workouts that work all 3 of your muscles so you don't have to worry about, the shape missing. You incorporate all of the movements and you will get the rounded glute look that you're looking for. Okay, side to side lunges, we're going for 10 reps. Good job. All right. Now we're gonna end with the finisher of the lateral walks. Okay, so we're just gonna go side to side. If you want, what you can do is do 5 and then 5 back. But I like a side to side. Helps me feel a burn. 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll do 20, so you'll do that twice. 5 down, 5 back, 5 down, 5 back. You got this. Push with your heel. Hinge back like you're doing an RDL. You got it. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great job. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and rest. Okay, so with your rest, it's always good to take a full 30-second rest. If you need longer, pause the video and then I'll be right here. If you're wondering about like supplements and all of that, about building your glutes, if you are consistent, you're staying hydrated, you're doing well with recovery, you're hitting your protein, I think incorporating like a protein shake and creatine daily would make a world of a difference. It helps you go up in weight as well as you build that muscle. I mean, protein, you gotta fuel your muscle, and then creatine really helps with recovery and building muscle. So let's go right into your seated hip abductions. We'll go for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great job. Let's go ahead and go into kickbacks. If you want to do like a cable machine, if you have that available, go ahead and do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Point your toe to the side, kick to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Let's go right into our sumo squats. Again, we are targeting the outer upper glute. If you feel it on your inner thighs as well, that's what we need to target too. Okay, make sure you're staying hinged at your hips and you're not coming up all the way, because then you could start to put the weight towards your back. So stay hinged, feel that stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. You know, doing these movements not only give you that rounded look that you want to see, it also strengthens your hips and also helps prevent like knee injury, because we also are training different parts of the muscle around the knee. So there is benefits besides round glutes with these workouts. Okay, single leg RDL with a twist. 1, really emphasize pushing your hip out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll go ahead and switch. 1, really push out your hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. We're going to go into lateral lunges. So we'll step wide, toes pointed forward, dumbbell up, lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage your core. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Go ahead and add the band. So again, when building your muscle, you want to make sure you are adding progressive overload. That counts for your entire body. If you want to grow muscle, you need to make sure that you are slowly progressing. You can start with either increasing the weight or increasing the reps and tracking your progress. So you could either keep a journal on your phone in your notes, or like a gym journal. Bring that to the gym. Make sure you write down the reps that you're doing, the weight that you're doing, and then in a week or 2 weeks, make sure you're either increasing the reps or the weight so you can make that progress. If you stick to the same weight, the same reps, you're not gonna see muscle growth. You might see your body toning up, but if you wanna grow your glutes, you gotta push. Okay, you got this? Good job, 20 reps. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and rest for 30 seconds again, and then we're gonna go into our last set. So you can honestly take this video at the gym too. Set yourself up, next to a cable machine and place down a yoga mat. Just do your workout all right there, because the cable machine really does help you feel stabilized and really helps focus on that upper glute. But if you can only be at home, I do think that just having that muscle to mind connection, a tight band, and making sure your form is correct, where you only feel it in your upper glute, is gonna be great. Okay, hinge your hips back. Make sure you're staying hydrated. If you need to drink some water, you can pause the video and I'll be right here. Hinge your hips back, open, 20 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, engage your core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, keep that pause. 16, 17, make sure you're engaging your core, your muscle, feel where you need to be targeting the entire time. 20, great job. Okay, we're gonna keep this on. We're gonna go into our kickbacks. So again, engage your core, extend your foot out, point your toe to the side, and follow that movement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. I'm gonna switch, extend out, point the toe to the side, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, engage your core. 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. We're gonna go into sumo squats. Okay. If you haven't yet and you're like going to the 10th rep with the sumo squat and you already feel pretty confident, you're going into the next one without even skipping a beat, you need to go heavier. So if you can, if you have that ability, go heavier with your weight. And if you don't, just increase the reps to 12 to 15. Okay, you got this. Feel that stretch. 1, push out your knees. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Let's go into our single leg RDL with the twist. You got this. There are a bunch of upper glute workouts, by the way, too. So these aren't the only ones. If you guys want me to switch things up, give you another upper glute workout, let me know. 2, 3, 4, 5, engage your core. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you're feeling any discomfort in your back, know that your form is wrong and engage your core, reset, think about what muscle you're trying to target, and try again. But if your back is still flaring up, just skip, go to the next one. Because an injury is just not worth that one workout or that one movement, but you can still finish strong. You got this. And 10. Great job. Let's go into our lateral lunges. Step wide, toes forward, dumbbell up, engage your core. 1, push, just think lateral, push those hips to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Okay, let's finish off strong. Or end strong. Add the booty band. Let's go ahead and do our finisher of the lateral walks. If this is the first time that you're even feeling your upper glutes, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you want to see more upper glute focused workouts, and we'll make sure to do that. Okay, again, hinge your hips back. You could almost go a little bit pigeon-toed, so you could push with your heel. You want to already start out with some resistance. You don't want to be starting out here with no resistance and you're going back and forth. You need to keep your feet open against the resistance, then step. So you could feel that burn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great job. Okay, you guys did an amazing job with this workout. If you guys have any other questions when it comes to training your glutes and the shape that you're wanting, please let us know in the comments so we can make sure that we film that video and make sure that you are on the right track to reaching your goals. And I'm just so grateful that you guys are here and putting time for yourself. If you guys are liking these videos so far, make sure you guys are subscribed for next week and like this video and comment any questions down below. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.